Well, good evening, Dolphin fans. We're live. The Essex Community Center, Game 1, Western Conference Final. Dorchester Dolphins against the Essex 73s. The Dolphins got here by defeating North Middlesex Stars, as well as the Lambeth Lancers and the Elmer Spitfires. It was Lakeshore that was the last team to be defeated by Essex in their division finals. Just getting set, getting set to get underway. This is the third time in 4 years that these two teams have met in this round of the Smoltz Cup playoff action. Face off at center ice now. Dolphins and the 73s getting set to hook it up here at the Essex Community Center. Tadasachuk and Ritchie out there for the Dolphins along with Dorian. Now the Dolphins trying to get out through the center, and they will knock down. And now glove to head. Here comes the 73s. It's dumped in by Luke Gesh. Goes behind the net. Played around the far side. Now they try to bank it off the wall. They can't. It's going to be Seeley. Near side to Ritchie. Long pass to Dorian. And that one's tipped up in the air. Coming back the other way are the Spitfires. Or the 73s. Now it's dumped into the end. Dolphins on a line change. Wilson quickly behind the net. Causes a turnover. Good hustle by Luke Wilson. Now kept into the blue line momentarily. Now the 73s will get it out through the middle. Geesh still out there. His line now. He's going to come off. And it's going to be Statter along with Ruttinger. For the 73s, as well as Michael Vieira. Face off just outside the 73s blue line. Wilson now ahead to Michael Blue. He's going to dump it far side, takes a bump, and gives a couple chirps as Vellante skates away. Now the 73s trying to get it out, pinned against the boards. It's Osler. Wilson tried to dump it back in, picked off. Now dumped the length of the ice in the call. As William Statter unable to pick that one up for the 73s. Faceoff's going to come all the way down in Essex end. 18:49 left to play here in the first period. Again, we're in Essex Game 1, Western Conference Final. Near side, right in front of the Essex bench. That puck goes rink wide. Now it's flipped in. And behind the net, Riley Brown tries to play it around, but it's picked off by Scott. Tyler Scott, the spark plug for the 73 team. He leaves it in the corner, but for a Dolphin, now played out through the middle. Good head of steam and some good hustle by Nick Griffin. He almost beat out the icing. Was worried about that player coming over his shoulder. 18:23 left to play here in the first. Again, thanks for joining us. Dolphin Radio Network brought to you by Bill Blaney Insurance Brokers. Game 1 here on a Tuesday night. Game 2 will be back in Dorchester Friday. Game 3 back here in Essex on Saturday. Game 4 will be next Wednesday in Dorchester. And then game 5, 6, and 7 a week Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Dorian, he's got a break, but it's a 1-on-4. He dumps it in the corner now. Picked up by the 73s. They'll play it up the near side. Kettlewell has to jam on the brakes. Tried to go rink wide. Dolphins doing a good job of picking that one up now. Michael Blue's going to wheel through the neutral zone. Here comes Blue right in the face of the trap. Blue gets a long shot off. Missed by about 10 feet though. Dorian tried to go behind the net to Ritchie. Now Tadasachuk tips it on net. A chance out front for Dorian, and he's hogtied and taken down. No call on the play, as Dorian was tripped up going to the net. Now the Spits will knock that one ahead, or the 73s will knock that one ahead. Now here come the 73s near side. Good hit on the boards. Dolphins trying to get the puck out of their end and can't. And we've got a slash coming up. And the Dolphins are going to get the first power play of the evening. Michael Rosadia, assistant captain for the 73s, will go to the box for slashing. 57 teams started playoffs. The 73s, the number one penalty kill unit in the province. The Dolphins have struggled on the power play. Of the 25 teams that have played at least 10 playoff games, the Dolphins rank 21st. So they got to get it rolling here on the power play. They're 19 for 111. 73s have had 64 shorthanded opportunities and have only given up 3 goals during that time, so well over 95%. Now the 73s are going to shoot this one down the length of the ice. That's Gyrene who dumps that one down. 1:36 left in the man advantage for the Dolphins. Tadasachuk leaves that one for Mikey Blue. Blue through the middle, he'll jam on the brakes. Now passes it to Dorian, who takes it in. Dorian back to Mikey Blue. Gets a long shot off. Wilson was going to the net. Now Ritchie into Tadasachuk. He gets a shot off and then takes an elbow. As Brett Smith gave him a pretty good shove. And Tadasachuk's going to talk about it with Smith all the way to the bench. Face off to the right of Tyler Ryan. Scott's going to try to chip this one out. Kept in at the line by Randy Hicks. Now out front, Buchholz had a chance. He got that shot away quick and had some time to get the head up, but he didn't. Now Scott plays it off the boards, and it's going to get by Hicks and back into the Dolphin end. Here come the Dolphins out of their own end. Now ahead to Alex Weaver. Weaver goes across to Osler. And I believe it was Griffin who couldn't stay on side there. Face off just outside the 73's blue line. 45 seconds left in the man advantage. 15:39 left to play here in the first. Mikey Blue swings it to Wilson. He goes ahead to Tadasachuk. Here's Tadasachuk with a chance. He got stood up. Nice play by the defenseman. Now there's a chance for Dorian. He lets the boomer go. And up into the mesh. And Tadasachuk's dumped well after the whistle. Ref must have felt he fell down on his own. Now this faceoff will go outside, as that shot must have hit the side of the net, went up into the mesh with nobody touching it. Tadasachuk wins the draw to Mikey Blue. He's going to dump it all the way around. It's stopped behind the net by Tyler Ryan. Now out the near side, 20 seconds left. In the Dorchester power play, Wilson centered it to nobody. Kept in by Dorian. He feeds it back behind the net to Wilson. He loses that. Now it's Guy Reese trying to get it out. There's a chance out front, but no Dolphins there to capitalize. It's going to be flipped rink wide. And the 73s will kill this man advantage off of the Dolphins. Off the boards and ahead to Griffin. He'll tip it ahead to Truax. Truax with Weaver going to the net. Weaver lost the puck momentarily. He gets it back. Pinched into the boards. Good hit by Vieira. And then some elbows up on that second hit. There's a shot. Side of the net. Griffin had a couple stabs at it. Now near side. There's a weak shot on net. His shin pad. It was knocked down by Vieira. Now a man out front dumped his Weaver. And the Dolphins are going to go on the man advantage again. So Tyler Scott, I believe, No, it's not going to be Scott. It's going to be Cody Lemon going to the box. 2 minutes for holding. And second power play opportunity of the night for the Dolphins. Again, that Essex 73 penalty kill has been dynamite throughout the playoffs. They've given up 3 goals in 64 chances. This is the nut the Dolphins got to crack to be successful here. This one's tipped down the length of the ice. Brown will come out and play it. He'll sweep it behind the net to Michael Blue. Blue now a long pass. That's picked off by Tyler Scott, who turns, dumps it back in, and wastes a couple more seconds. Line change for the 73s. Now it's Tadasachuk. Rink wide to Ritchie. Ritchie got Wilson going to the net. Here's Ritchie. Ritchie gets a shot off, but misses. And that puck bounces out of play. Face-off's going to be outside the 73s. Blue line. 13:42 left to play here in the first. 1:26 in the man advantage for the Dolphins. '73s try to get it out. Dorian knocked it down momentarily. And now a nice play by Tadasachuk. Dorian turns, spins, gives it to Wilson. Wilson on the long dump in and then takes a shot. Wilson just had his clock cleaned on a wicked hit from Langlois. And now I believe Tadasachuk's going to the bench, or the box. Derek Tadasachuk throwing all 160 pounds around. So that'll even things up 4-on-4 as Tadasachuk goes to the box. 1:07 left in the 4-on-4 action. And then the 73s are going to get a 53-second man advantage. There's a shot from the point. It misses wide. Brown plays it off the glass. Now ahead to Griffin. Griffin gets the stick slashed out of his hands. And it's another penalty for the 73s. So Griffin skating through the neutral zone, stick slash right out of his hands. And it's going to be Tyler Bugner going to the box. No, check that. Michael Vieira going to the box. So if I'm doing the math right, we got 53 more seconds of 4-on-3 action. And it'll be even 4-on-4 for a bit. Then the Dolphins will get a brief power play at the tail end of that slashing call. Here comes Wilson. Wilson gets control. Now here's Mikey Blue down the right side. He's going to dump this one in. Goalie will play it around the near side. Kept in by Ritchie. Nice play along the boards by Jay Ritchie, former Lambeth Lancer. Now Mikey Blue behind the net to Wilson. Wilson back to Blue. You got lots of room out here in this 4-on-3. Back to the point to Dorian. He flips it into Blue. It's going to be 4-on-4 here in a sec. That first 73's penalty now has expired. Mikey Blue, shot for the point. Wilson across the crease. Ritchie had a chance. Now Dorian with a shot. And a great save made by Tyler Ryan. This one's dumped the length of the ice, but it goes on net, so icing waved off. And it's 4-on-4 anyway, so they are even strength. Long flip. Defenseman trouble getting it.